WWE and me and Chicago are really good at creating moments. I've yet to have a WWE Chicago moment in the United Center. It's been 30 years since we've been here. SummerSlam 1994. I was there as a fan, and I'm going to be there as a superstar this time. So it's kind of a full circle moment. It's gonna be pretty great. I don't know if the place is gonna have a roof by the time I'm done. To actually be, mile and a half. We're in spitting distance from the loop. This is walkable for me. This is walkable for a lot of people. You can get here easily by public transportation. I think that goes a long way. That means a lot for the fans. And just being at the United Center is a big deal. Everybody keeps making a big deal about WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a big deal, but to me, WrestleMania doesn't happen until Elimination Chamber happens. And I'm a champion, and I take that responsibility very seriously. I'm the champion because I am a fighter, so I want to be a fighting champion. So the match against Finn Balor in front of my home crowd, I wrestled him in Ireland, now he gets to wrestle me in my country, Chicago. There's maybe a time to step your foot off the gas, but we're trying year-round to entertain people, and there's a bit of a popularity contest involved in it, but to me, your dollar is your biggest vote, so I want to be on every show, I want to sell out every show, and I want to give 100% every show. It sounds corny and overly saccharine, and that's what you're supposed to say. It's what a lot of people do say.
Oh, yeah.
And I say it, but I also back it up.
What if? I don't deal in what ifs. I mean, what if I just sat at home and padded my stats and pretended like I was the greatest of all time? It's the defenses of the title that make you great. I will defend my title in the Elimination Chamber, and I'll defend my title at WrestleMania. I can't wait to see who is in line Monday night after WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh my goodness! I cannot walk 2 feet.
We're not going to move 2 inches without... So where do you want to buy a farm?
I know, just pack them up,
Where do you think?
3-pack.
Tennessee?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's either no dogs ever again or 40 dogs. There's no in between.
I mean, the way you're behaving, one of those is an option.
You guys literally gave us the greatest gift of our life. I miss him so much every day. And it's just so nice to be able to know that you guys keep it going. And there's so many babies that need to be adopted and need to be loved, and they're so grateful, and they make your life a million times better. And so you feel great doing adopting a dog and saving a life, but they will genuinely save every single day of your life. He's the best thing that ever happened to us. So thank you guys for our baby.
Such a great life.
Yeah,
Oh.
and for advocating for all pets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Appreciate
you.
it so much.
Oh my gosh.
Very impactful, everything.
And I'll take all of them. Just walk out here, they're in my bag. Olive's in here. Yeah, I think I need a rolling suitcase. It's definitely not easy. I think being around any dog is for a while is gonna be really hard, but it also, I don't know, feels like healing in some ways too, just to have that puppy energy, or old man puppy energy. That's my favorite, is the frosted faces. So I really liked seeing the senior cat. I feel like senior dogs are gonna be the pets that we go to in the future. I'm gonna just put it out there, farm of seniors, that's the plan. Because they're so special. With Larry, we got to experience just how magical senior dogs are. And there's so many that need love and care and homes. So when we're healed, maybe one day we get 30 seniors.
Punk, I heard you mention the farm. Is that a real future potential idea?
I defer the question to AJ. Because ultimately, if that is what she wants, we will buy a farm.
All right, good to know.
Yep.
Good to know.
You know that. You already know.
In a bit.
Do you guys make it a point to visit Paws each time you're back in town, or is it based off your schedule?
We haven't, I don't know if we've been back. I mean, throughout the years after getting Larry, we've each done like fundraisers for Paws. I did like a special shirt to raise money for Paws, and you've done a whole bunch of stuff with Paws. And even Larry got to, you know, pay tribute to where he came from, and he did a campaign with Paws. So the Underdog to Wonder Dog campaign. So we've all tried to be as involved with them as possible, but I don't think we've walked the halls and squeezed the puppies like that since we got our baby. So it was kind of cool, full circle.
Experience spectacular views from all directions on the 103rd floor and feel the thrill of the ledge. Welcome to Skydeck.
Wow, it's a bad time to mention I'm afraid of heights.
Best city on earth.
This is very cool, especially having never been here. This is a cool way to see it.
The last time I was here, Sears Tower, was 10 plus years ago. This is a very touristy thing to do. I think if you live in the city, you don't come here. It's like deep dish pizza. If you live here, you don't really ever eat it.
Being a Chicago native, where is Ferris Bueller rank on your movie list?
Oh, it's up there for sure. It's a John Hughes movie. They're undisputed, one of the heavyweights of 80s filmmaking.
Kind of cool to be standing in the iconic spot in the movie.
I've been here before, but yeah, it's not lost on me. A similar 2011 CM Punk and Ferris Bueller work.
How many feet up in the air do you think you are right now?
Oh no, oh gosh. They would never do this to me in New Jersey, you know, I'm just saying.
You don't have buildings this high in New Jersey.
How high up are we?
You are 1,353 feet
Oh,
in the air.
oh no.
Do a jump.
No, that's terrible.
Do a jump.
I mean, I can't really risk
Okay,
that,
don't do a jump.
but
Are you afraid of heights?
No,
Same. Have you ever done skydiving?
I have.
What do you think?
Skydiving and scuba diving are the two most peaceful things I've ever done in my entire life.
I agree.
Nobody's bothering me when I'm doing those things. It's just like peace and quiet. It's a rare thing in my world.
you trying to say that I'm loud?
What? You're speaking too softly, what? I got really nervous last night. Like it just hit me. I think I heard you say something like today.
Yeah, it just hit me today.
Yeah, and it's not anything to do with hometown or United Center or anything like that. I'm so in tune with my instincts that I know it's because I don't wrestle as often as I used to. So there's a big part of me that's just like, geez, you know, and it's not so much a, oh, do I still got it sort of thing. I just feel sharper and better when I wrestle more. And that's the double-edged sword that you wind up coming to, because the more you do wrestle, I think you take some time off of your career, but the less I do wrestle, I feel like I'm not in top form, you know? Like it's almost like I feel maybe rusty. The difference between defending a title or trying to win one, it's climbing a mountain. It's a lot harder to stay on top than it is to get there in the first place. There's people that are right behind you climbing up, and the summit of whatever your goal is to reach has only so much square footage. there's oftentimes only room for one person at the top of said mountain. I love being spoiler. I love beating Finn in Ireland. And I don't worry about somebody playing spoiler to me because I really feel like I am invincible when I'm in Chicago.
What's the mentality going into this week for the both of you?
We're on the poster.
We are.
That's a good looking poster. Like you really class up that poster.
Thank
you know what I mean? Like
That's the same.
11 out of 10. These go to 11.
Any advice between the two of you this week?
I don't know. I guess it's easier to stress when we're in the same match because it's sort of a collective stress. But now I have to focus on my match. And I can't think about yours. You know.
You don't got to worry about mine.
Well, I always worry. I
No,
was
there's
stressed.
nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry
So,
about.
but that's interesting.
Just rip out that Ginger's hair, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Break them legs.
Chicago will be fun. They're like always such a good crowd, and won my first title there. Came back there, so it's United Center. Haven't been though, so it's gonna be fun. I mean, I don't even just go out there. They're gonna just be so excited for you.
I think everyone's going to be more excited about you.
No, I think you're
I wish you
Chicago
were first.
boy.
I wish you were first. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Yeah, here. It's heavy. Stand up. Stand up. It's heavy. There you go. Pass it around. Pass it around. My belt is your belt. Heavy. It's heavy. Be careful, okay?
Heavier than you, maybe.
Yeah, you go.
Do you need help? It looks good on you, though. Look at that. You want to put it on your shoulder? Yeah. Look at you.
It looks good on you.
Wait, let's hear some cheers for CM, right?
And these kids in particular, what we've been learning from the wonderful volunteers who work here, they have a lot on their shoulders, probably more than they should at such a young age. And so to see that they have a place they can go to feel safe and happy, and if we can do anything to be a tiny part of that, I'm really happy to do that.
This is my WrestleMania, man. This is it. I'm very calm. I'm very centered. I'm gonna have fun. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I've been grinning like an idiot all day. Got my new gear. I just gotta warm up. Put my headphones on. Tune in.
Golden brown, crispy garlic, Parmesan crust, salt, and cheese.
You healthy?
Here is your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
Right, here you go, guys. Very nice, yep. Beautiful. Love that, love that, love that. Eyes here, good.
Oh, you got scratches all over your back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Bubba.
First singles match, I think, in over 10 years she had. And
Yeah.
she wins
Yeah.
the title.
Yeah. Doesn't get any better than that, right?
How do you guys celebrate that?
I mean, we plan on getting the pizza that was named after Larry that helped raise like over $50,000 for Paws. So I'm gonna message the guys over at Peace, get a Larry pie, and we're gonna go home and gotta eat some pizza and ice cream. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna surprise her with a very exclusive and possible to get into breakfast place, and then we're gonna drive to Indianapolis and make some towns. Both of us being champs going into WrestleMania, I think it's super meaningful. You know, there's couples in wrestling history that kind of resonate. You know, Macho Man and Elizabeth. A lot of them don't have happy endings, really. This is, you know, we're kind of writing a happy ending for, you know, two people who love each other very much and go on all the adventures together. So going to WrestleMania with her as champ, me as champ, it's just another adventure that I get to have with my best friend. This is my second Larry tattoo. I obviously have a lot of silly tattoos, but I also have a lot of heartfelt, meaningful tattoos. And to me, it's a beautiful thing about tattoos. It's very subjective, just like art, just like anything else. A lot of people view what I do as for a living as, you know, silly. A lot of people think, you know, I have a tattoo of a bowl of ramen on me, and it's like, you know, why? Well, I like ramen. The Larry tattoo is it is obviously his paw print that I knew I was going to get eventually. And it's just a fun way to remember him. He would stand on me if I was laying down and he needed anything. He would get up and he would kind of beat me a little bit, and I would ignore him playfully, and then he would just stand on my chest and stare at me until I would finally say, "Do you want to go for a walk?" And he would get all excited. So that's, his foot would go right there, and his other foot would just hit me in the face. And I'm also kind of out of space, and I didn't know where else to put it. So I put it right there because it's, I mean, you can't miss it. It's super visible. And it was painful, and I think that's kind of beautiful in a way too, because, you know, it was the worst day of my life, but he gave me so many great days. So it's just a way to remember him.